Morning.
Again.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Ashes to Rubies conversational podcast about life and recovery and so much more.
Sometimes just a little bit
But
more.
maybe it's not morning. Maybe it's afternoon for you.
Maybe it's evening.
Maybe it's evening. Could be the middle of the night. If it's the middle of the night, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that you can't sleep right now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you had too much kombucha. Ooh, that happens.
It does happen.
What else?
So, we are going to take a reflection, a reading, and ponder it.
Are you looking forward to anything today? Are you looking forward to anything today? Do you like looking forward to things?
Yeah, I love looking forward to things. So today I have a group of women that I get together with on Zoom, and I always look forward to that.
Is it because the group of women are from all over the place, or is it because you're still wanting to?
No. We started meeting back in 2020, and we don't live near each other.
Okay, so Zoom is a convenient.
Like we could meet in person. It's not like they live that far away, but it would be a lot of travel time for each of us, and I don't think most of the women wouldn't be able to fit it into their.
It's not worth it.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
What do you like better? Do you like Zoom or do you like in person?
A couple of them are like an hour away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's not like easy to come for an hour.
I meet with people like 50 hours.
Yeah. No, we did get to meet each other in
Sometimes.
person.
Yeah. Do you like meeting on Zoom better or in person now?
I still appreciate the convenience of meeting on Zoom sometimes. I prefer to be in person for anything, but I do appreciate the convenience of Zoom.
I like a mix.
Oh, yeah. She got my toothpaste. She got in my bag.
She needs her teeth brushed.
Dog.
What are you looking forward to? I am looking forward to today is wrapping up loose ends. So I'm just taking a personal, what do you call that? A personal health day.
Well,
and
is this like a day off?
A day off. No, but it's a personal day where I've been really bad and not updated things. Like I'm not on the double, like Rebel.
Oh, I know.
And I have let certain things expire, but it all came together because they all expired. Like, so if I had done this would have expired. If I had done this and that would have expired. So now it's all expired, so no, I can do it all in one shot.
If you had renewed that when you were supposed to, you would have been able to renew this online.
Yeah, but I had to get my physical to renew my license. So I would have had to do it anyway. So John is going to get a physical today.
Lucky duck.
And the price went from $100 to $275.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's what I said to the receptionist.
What size gloves does your doctor wear?
Extra large. Double XL. She has big hands.
All right. You should read.
Sorry, that was
inappropriate.
Joke. That's inappropriate. You shouldn't be talking about your doctor. I love my doctor. This is the best doctor I've ever had.
She played rugby.
She's a woman and she's a former university rugby player. Where she played with.
She's a great doctor.
She is.
She's a great doctor.
She's the best doctor.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a very good doctor.
Yeah. Out of all the doctors we had, we were me and my parents were rehashing. That's why I texted you. What was the middle doctor's name? And we were rehashing doctor experiences and my parents after the longest lasting doctor passed away. Mm-hmm. I think we had him since we moved here. And he was a church guy with my parents. And then my dad has been in this limbo of doctors ever since. So we were rehashing doctors. All right. Maybe if my doctor watches this, she'll have mercy on me to this one. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. I have hope. Do you have hope?
I do.
Do you feel hopeful?
I do.
Yeah, me too. That magic thing that I had lost or misplaced. The future looks dark no more. I do not even look at it, except when necessary to make plans. I try to let the future take care of itself. The future will be made up of todays and todays, stretching out as short as now, as long as eternity. Hope is justified by many right nows, by the rightness of the present. Ooh. Nothing can happen to me that God does not will for me. I can hope for the best as long as I have what I have and it is good. Have I hope? Question mark.
That's a good question.
Meditation for the day. Faith is a messenger that bears your prayers to God. Prayer can be like incense, rising ever higher and higher. The prayer of faith is the prayer of trust that feels the presence of God, which it rises to meet. It can be sure of some response from God. We can say a prayer of thanks to God every day for his grace, which has kept us on the right way and allowed us to start making a good life. So we should just pray to God with faith and trust and gratitude. Prayer for the day. I pray, my friends, I pray that I may feel sure of some response to my prayers. I pray that I may be content with whatever form that response takes. Amen. Good meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Thought-provoking.
It's interesting that they describe hope as a magic thing that had been lost or misplaced. And it is interesting to think of hope as like how do you even describe that glimmer? Like, I know what it feels like to be hopeless. And then when the glimmer of like hope starts to, it's almost like an ember, like when you're trying to start a campfire and you're like blowing on it and blowing on it and blowing on it. You put the kindling and the paper, and sometimes it like flashes up, and then you're like, oh, that didn't really catch. And that's kind of disappointing. And then you keep trying again. Like, is hope something that I have to try for? Or where does hope come from? And like, sometimes I think that hope can be kind of like, set or like put on, what's the right word? I can't think of the word, but sometimes hope can be like given. It's almost like someone blew it at me, and then all of a sudden, like the hope that
it's almost like setting the table
that they
before everybody sits down, and the hope is that everybody's going to sit and gather around the table. You actually set a place for hope.
But I was trying to,
I was trying to be as deep as you, and I feel like I've just failed.
No, but like, sure. So I keep setting the table and invite people. And I'm like, no, for real, there's hope. Like, there's going to be this like massive meal of hope. Come, sit down, come and partake of this meal. I think that is a good description, because what I was thinking of is when I'm the hopeless person, it's like, are people trying to like blow hope at me, like, catch it, they're like tossing it, like catch it. Can you see it?
Falls on your face and falls to the ground.
Yeah. And so like, where does it come from when I feel hopeless? Where does hope come from? And I think that there can be this like whisper or a shout of like, things could be different. And
I think we try to get hope from others. And I think we try to go to other sources for hope. But I believe that God is the God of hope.
Right. And so
God doesn't give false hope. God is going to give us like a hope that we are beyond human aid. When we come to that realization, that's a hard realization, because I've had hope that you would take me back. I had hope that you would let me in the door after going on a 3-day bender. I had hope in you.
Right.
That you would help me deal with the consequences of my using.
And I think that like my hope is that this little thing would just like start to kindle inside of someone. It wouldn't be something that like externally was said to them or done for them, but like a little thing would start to like kindle inside of them that would give them hope.
And then the other thing is, like, in hockey, you do these hockey trades in the NHL, and they always like, maybe you get like a couple farm league guys, and you get some future considerations in the 3rd round, 2nd round. And it's like, you have hope that you don't even know who it's going to be, but you have hope that there's going to be like a Sidney Crosby that year, or like 10 of them. And so you get a really good deal. And I don't have to look at the future because it's not dark, because I have trust in God that he has good for me. And so my hope for the future, there's no fear in that, because I know God's got it. And then I live in the today because that's where I breathe God's grace and God's mercy. And I have a relationship with him on a daily basis. And I no longer have to fear the future, because I think that's what we look at. So future considerations. Have I hope? Have you hope? As we leave this morning, contemplate, where is your hope coming from? Yeah. Keep the peace. Be of good behavior. Man, I give you an opportunity to change the ending. Keep the peace. Be of good behavior. Wash your hands. Keep 6 feet apart. Hug somebody. Do whatever you want. We're allowed now.
I just wanted to say thanks for joining. Thanks for listening.
Bye.